Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a different video. I wanted to talk about brands that surprised me, brands that you probably thought were cruelty-free, but it turns out they actually aren't. And then I also wanted to talk about alternative brands to check out instead. So I actually saw Kelly Gooch do a video similar to this a couple months back, so I will link hers below as well. She shared some really great information in that video, so I definitely recommend you check her out. And just check her out in general because her channel inspires me so much and I love watching her videos. I watch almost every single video she puts out, so that will be linked in the description box. And just as a quick disclaimer, I guess, just to give you a little bit of background, I use Logical Harmony as pretty much my only cruelty-free resource because I, over the years, have just found it to be the most reliable, the most trustworthy, the most up-to-date resource out there. There are tons of cruelty-free lists online, and I just feel like Logical Harmony is the one that has consistently been the best at making sure to really dive in to all the loopholes that surround the cruelty-free status of a brand, and she just really does a great job investigating brands in a much more in-depth way than just going and emailing the brand and asking them a few questions. The process to get Logical Harmony certified is a lot more intense, so that's why I trust Logical Harmony over pretty much any other cruelty-free list out there. And finally, before we get into it, I did just want to say I always encourage you guys to do your own research on brands. Purchase from the brands that you feel comfortable with, whatever that means for you. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the brands that you probably thought were cruelty-free and they actually are not. So the first brand that I wanted to talk about is Shea Moisture. I hear this brand talked about all the time on YouTube. I hear a lot of people say that they are cruelty-free. They do have the PETA logo on their packaging, and that is just kind of one of many reasons why I don't trust PETA's certification process. At least from what I've seen, it seems like it's very easy for brands to get PETA certified, and it sounds like there are a lot of loopholes that PETA tends to kind of overlook. So Shea Moisture is one example. They are listed as a brand to avoid on Logical Harmony, and the reason for that is because she was told that Shea Moisture does not regulate their distributors from selling in required by law markets, which generally means China, but there are other markets as well, and they would not and do not prevent their distributors from doing so, even if that meant animal testing. So what it sounds like is Shea Moisture probably just doesn't do a great job making sure their products aren't being tested and they aren't taking the measures necessary to make sure that that doesn't end up happening in countries like China and places where animal testing is required by law. So for that reason, I don't purchase from Shea Moisture because to me that sounds really shady. It sounds like there's a good chance that their products are tested on animals and they don't do a good job really keeping up that cruelty-free status that they try to uphold. So instead of Shea Moisture, I did want to recommend some brands instead. So Shea Moisture is really known for body care products, hair care products, and that sort of thing, and they're definitely marketed as kind of a natural brand. Some alternatives to that would be worth looking into. One of my favorites is Desert Essence. They make a lot of great body care products. I'm using their body wash right now. I'm also using their conditioner. I really like both. They make body scrubs, all kinds of things that would be comparable to Shea Moisture products. And then another couple of brands would be Naturescape, Pacifica, and Hemp's. Those are all great options as well for those kinds of nice, natural seeming body care, hair care products that Shea Moisture is known for. So if you're looking for an alternative brand, those are some options. The next brand I wanted to talk about is OGX. They used to be known as Organics, and then they changed their name at some point to OGX. I used to love OGX hair products simply because they were so accessible to me. They were just so easy to find in stores, and they kind of had a lot of fun scents and ingredients, or at least they made it seem that way. So I was really bummed when OGX started selling in China. In case you're unaware, when a brand does move into China to sell there, animal testing is required by law, especially on products that are coming from out of China. So for example, OGX, I think they're a US-based company, don't quote me on that, but when they did move into China, they were required to start testing their products on animals, and they chose to start selling in China to make more money. So that's why they are no longer cruelty-free, and that's actually the case for a lot of these brands. So OGX unfortunately is not cruelty-free. They still say on their packaging, not tested on animals, I'm pretty sure, which is a great example of why you can't just trust what the label says, because a lot of times there really is no regulation on the term cruelty-free. So companies can freely just use it as they please, and it doesn't actually mean anything. So you kind of have to do a little bit more research when you see that logo on the packaging. But instead of OGX, I do have a brand that I would recommend instead, and that is Giovanni. So Giovanni is a brand that I kind of recently discovered. They have a lot of great hair care products out there, and I really have only tried a couple, but I've enjoyed what I've tried from them so far, and I'm able to find Giovanni in drugstores, grocery stores near me, so I think they're a pretty readily available brand as well, and they're quite affordable too. I actually just recently picked up one of their shampoos, and I think it was right around the $5 to $7 price range, which is really, really good, and I think that's kind of in line with OGX's prices. So if you're looking for a brand to use instead of OGX that is cruelty-free, I would definitely recommend Giovanni. The next brand that is unfortunately not cruelty-free, but I feel like a lot of people think that they are, is Freeman. Freeman is known for making really affordable face masks, I think is what they're most known for. And there's actually a lot of different brands that are kind of under the Freeman umbrella. The names of those brands are Barefoot, I'm looking at Logical Harmony right now, Sea Booth, Eclos, and then the Feeling Beautiful. They have a lot of, oh, and then there's Papaya by Freeman Beauty, the Psst, P-S-S-S-T by Freeman. So Freeman owns a lot of brands that are kind of under that name, but I think what they're most known for is, again, body care products, skincare products, face masks, and that sort of thing. I actually remember having one of their face masks once, and it was very irritating to my skin and my eyes, so I wouldn't really recommend the brand anyway. They are very inexpensive, and I think they use a lot of fragrance in their products, but if you are looking for some affordable, cruelty-free brands similar to Freeman, I would definitely recommend the Yes To brand. I think they started out as Yes To Carrots, and now they have Yes To Blueberries and Yes To Coconuts and all those different fun lines that they make. And they are definitely known for a lot of skincare products, face masks that are pretty affordable, and you can find Yes To at Target and all kinds of other drugstores, so they're really, really accessible as well. So I would definitely recommend Yes To if you are looking for a Freeman alternative. So the next brand I feel like does a really good job marketing themselves in a way that makes them seem very natural and cruelty-free, and I think they even recently made headlines for coming out with a vegan lip balm, but the brand itself isn't even cruelty-free, and that is EOS. They're known for their cute little egg-shaped lip balms. I used to think they were cruelty-free because, I mean, I think they say they're cruelty-free and they're, 100% organic and all that stuff, but they do sell in China, so they're not cruelty-free. But there are tons of amazing cruelty-free lip balm brands out there. The one that I'm gonna recommend is, I feel like they don't get enough attention, and that is Crazy Rumors. They make so many fun flavors. I need to make another purchase on their website again because I'm almost out of lip balm now, but Crazy Rumors actually is a vegan company, so all their lip balms are vegan. They don't contain beeswax or any of that. And they just have so many fun flavors. Like, you can get just like a plain one. They have like vanilla and mint, I'm sure, but in the past I had their like mocha flavor, which was so good. They've got all kinds of different flavors. So if you're looking for a fun alternative to EOS that's cruelty-free, definitely check out Crazy Rumors. Okay, the fifth and final brand I wanted to talk about today that many people believe are cruelty-free, and unfortunately it is not any longer, that is Bath & Body Works. So Bath & Body Works, I think a few years back, they did used to be cruelty-free, and then they kind of started saying some shady stuff about how they might expand into China. I don't think they're actually selling in China at the moment, but it sounds like from their statements that I've read online and from the interview that I read with them in Logical Harmony, it sounds like at any time they might just start selling in China all of a sudden. So for that reason, I don't support Bath & Body Works. They are on the Logical Harmony brands to avoid list, so they're not considered cruelty-free, and I wouldn't feel comfortable purchasing from them just because of the weird statements they've made. There's actually a great alternative to Bath & Body Works I feel like does not get a lot of attention, and that is the Ulta House brand. They make a ton of body care products, things like, body wash, lotion, fragrance mists, things that you would find at Bath & Body Works. I think a lot of their scents are even kind of like dupes for Bath & Body Works scents, and they're a lot cheaper. And of course Ulta always has sales going on. So if you're looking for similar products to what Bath & Body Works sells, Definitely check out the Ulta brand because they make a lot of really similar products. They also make things like hand soaps that you would find at Bath & Body Works, like the nice little foaming hand soaps. They make seasonal scents, so I'm sure now they're coming out with like holiday scents and that sort of thing. So definitely check out the Ulta house brand if you're looking for some Bath & Body Works type products. Those are the 5 brands, at least that I'm going to talk about today. I'm sure there are many more that seem to be known for being cruelty-free but actually are not, unfortunately. But hopefully you found the recommendations helpful for brands to check out instead. I definitely kind of wanted to put like a positive spin on this, so hopefully that was helpful. I really enjoyed making this video, so if you'd like to see like a part 2 in the future, definitely let me know. But that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!